Good vibes, Earthlings. My friends, how are you doing today, man? I hope you are well. And I hope this video finds you well. Because here is a place of good vibes and love. And we believe in making sure all Earthlings are honest, able to forgive one another and live with unity. And that wonderful soul, we try to do that by reacting together to videos. Me and you, interesting good vibes videos, all with the intentions of spreading love. I am Y311H man, and my friend here Kasungumo, who is not frightened in any way, is good vibes also. Straight out of Africa to spread some love. Let's dive in, man. Hit the like button.
In 1996, Jose Luis Delgado Mamani, a local tour guide in Peru, discovered an ancient archaeological site carved into Hayumarca Mountain near Lake Titicaca, in the Andes Mountains of Peru, near the border with Bolivia. It became known as Aramu Muru, or the Puerta de Hayumarca, the Gate of the Gods. It is one of the most enigmatic and controversial archaeological sites in South America. There are a number of theories about the origin and purpose of the Gate of the Gods, but its true function and significance remain a mystery. Lake Titicaca is the largest lake in South America and the ancestral home of several indigenous communities, including the Aymara and the Quechua peoples. These communities have a rich history and culture, and their traditions and beliefs are deeply intertwined with the lake and its surroundings. There are many islands and villages on the lake, including the famous Uros Islands, which are floating islands made of reeds. The lake is also home to several ancient archaeological sites, including the ruins of Tiwanaku, which is an ancient pre-Columbian city located near the southeastern shore of the lake. The site is believed to date back to as early as 400 BC and is considered one of the most important archaeological sites in South America. Close to Lake Titicaca is Hayumarca Mountain, which is believed to have been a place of worship and pilgrimage for the Inca civilization. It is here that one can find Aramu Muru. The large door-like structure carved out of the Hayumarca Mountain near Lake Titicaca is known as Aramu Muru, or the Puerta de Hayumarca, the Gate of the Gods. The gate is carved out of solid rock and measures approximately 7 meters high and 7 meters wide. It has a T-shaped design and features a circular depression at the center, which some believe could have been used for ceremonial or astronomical purposes. The site also includes a smaller carved tunnel next to the main structure. The structure has been shrouded in mystery and myth for centuries, and there are a number of theories about its origin and purpose. Some believe that it was created by an ancient pre-Incan civilization, while others suggest that it may have been constructed by extraterrestrial beings. According to the Native American legends, heroes of the past went through that door to meet their gods. By going through the door, they gained immortality and a life next to the gods. The stories also mention that a few of those men returned to Earth through the gate with their gods in order to inspect their kingdoms. The gate was a gateway to the land of the gods. The concept of a stargate, or a portal, a gate where someone can travel to different places, is prominent in other legends, such as those of the Sumerians. Another legend describes the story of Aramu Maru, an Inca priest of the Temple of the Seven Rays. It is said that in order to escape the Spanish, he left the temple with a golden disc, known as the Key of the Gods of the Seven Rays, and went to hide in the mountain of Hayumarca. Aramu Maru eventually used the golden disc during a ceremony with other priests. The door opened and he went through it. According to that legend, light has been emitting through the tunnel that he went through. Despite the lack of concrete evidence to support these theories, the Gate of the Gods has become a popular destination for tourists and spiritual seekers from around the world who are drawn to the site's mysterious energy and supposed connection to the supernatural.
Oh, see, that's quite interesting, man. Please leave your comments about it. You see? Good vibes still there. Oh, interdimensional visitors re-enter portal. This is crazy. It's like these guys had opened some portal there in the sky and now they are going back in it. What's happening? Which guys are those? Is this movie stuff or is this good people of Earth? How are these guys even able to do that in our atmosphere here? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. What is going on? Please, let's unite good people of Earth. Let's try to figure out what this is. Good people of Earth, from wherever you are watching from, you can make this whole world a village in the comment section there. And you can help one another in different ways, you see? And you can spread love to the whole world. Kindly, always hit the like button. Stuff like this now is crazy. Oh, how is that even possible? What type of physics is that? Now is this magic, miracles? How can you call this in your language? You see? Oh my god. Wonderful entries. It looks like in these times people need to unite and spread love. You see? These times we are living in during, man, things are crazy in the sky. Good vibes, man, till the end.
So this was a lunar eclipse, right? This was a lunar eclipse, supposedly. Where is the moon? I'm in Canada, and it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Where's the moon? If we just had a solar eclipse, right? And it was supposedly the moon that was responsible for that. Where is the moon? I don't see it anywhere. Somebody give me an answer for this. Like I said, it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Cornwall, Canada. Y'all want to give us a little helping hand understanding what the hell just happened, because that was no lunar eclipse. I don't see the moon, and I'd like to know exactly in which country the moon is seen right now. Thanks, guys.
Oh man, there's always crazy stuff news about the moon every day. Just like this weird drawings and books that people find, and you wonder what's up. What's this? What's up with this skeleton? You're looking like that. Oh, you mean people in the past used to walk like this? Oh my god, this is crazy. What is this supposed to mean now? Oh, Stone Age people had some maps on a rock. Oh, this is crazy. How are this stuff related to modern times people? You see, the skulls looks like that of someone, of a person, but now the walking style here is quite creepy. But this is those Solomon type of books that we have seen in previous episodes. You see, it is said that that guy was full of wisdom and used to write books like those ones. What do you think about that one?
What the heck is that?
Oye, ve, hay dos luces.
Oh my god.
Están extraterrestres, ve. Métete acá, ve. Métete acá. Métete acá al garage.
Okay, ya voy.
Métete al garage.
That is very strange. Extremely strange. Now look at this one. Oh, this one looks like a mask. This guy has one of those masks that people maybe put on and pretend they are the ETs. Good people of Earth. You see, imagine walking on the street there and coming across some good vibes guy who has put on this mask, my friend. What could be your first impression? Huh? Hey, what are this mask called? Synthetics or what type of mask is this? Oh, look at even the veins on the head there. Oh, this is insane. And you mean that guy is able to see where inside there? Oh my god. Hey! This is why we always preach of honesty. Because maybe you have been seeing videos of people with masks and with it is, you see? But when people are honest with one another, you can be able to know this stuff. If they are for real or it's just jokes, you see? Hello, good people of us. Now that you have clicked or watched up to this far, why don't you hit the like button and just spread some love, you see?
Hey, what's up? So, naona watu wanabishana na mimi kuhusu the largest river in the world, ama the widest river in the world, ama the deepest river in the world. Let me show you how the size of this thing. This is the Amazon River, right? Nataka nionyeshe vile inatoshana. So, this is how it goes. Okay? This is how big it goes. Now, you tell me about your River Nile, mnaniambia sijui wapi. A ship, a cargo ship that carries up to almost 100,000 tons can sail on this river. So now you tell me, this is all a river. Unaona huko ni mwisho, hata uwezi ona mwisho, unaona? Unaona, this is the Nile River. Unaniambia, this is the Amazon River, unaniambia juu ya Nile. So honestly guys, I don't know what to say. Look at it. You can't even see the horizon. I mean, look at the end there. Okay? So this is the Amazon River. It is big, guys. I'm telling you this because I've been here. Look, people are even living there. It is big, I'm telling you. Ni kubwa sana. This is the Amazon River, and I don't think there's something bigger than this. There's a city there that we are approaching, actually, as you can see. The city valley, I don't know where we are, but this thing is massive, guys. Let me just show you. This is all a river, man. So, believe me when I say it's big, it is big. In the Amazonas na ni kubwa. When I say it's big, you gotta believe me. I know what I'm talking about. It is massive. Look at it. Look at it. All this is a river. All this is a
river. I think that guy has made a mistake. You mean that is a river, good people of Earth? Man, what's up? This was some found footage that was recorded by some guy and left behind maybe. Oh, can you see what's going on, good people of Earth? What's that thing? Oh, it looks like some giant flying caterpillar. This is crazy. Is this some real footage? Why was this recorded? Oh my god. These are things that can make someone that has never fainted to faint. You see? Because now, oh my god. What is that thing? You see that one? I'm sure it's not a plane. It's not clouds. Oh, but it's something that looks like an animal. Maybe a giant caterpillar, or what is that thing? Good people of Earth. Are this stuff real? Are these even creatures that exist? Oh my god. Oh, some of this stuff, they are... Wow, this is crazy. And if this is not real, then this is a well done CGI, oh my god. Because it's unbelievable. Maybe are those men.
An Antarctic explorer who lives at the edge of the Earth not only saw everything with his own eyes, but also managed to secretly film the dome supports and other strange things. His video will follow, but first I will voice his story. I was part of the 47th closed Antarctic expedition in 2002. When I was included in a research group that was heading inland, the driver of their car got sick, and I replaced him. Before starting the trip, the head of the expedition instructed me and forced me to sign a non-disclosure agreement. He told me to forget everything I was taught in school, that the Earth is a sphere. It is flat as your frying pan, and we are on the edge of it. Everything is covered with a dome. Don't tell anyone about what you'll see there in the ice. We were also prohibited from taking photos or making videos there. We drove south for 6 days until we reached a wide river with unfrozen water. The head of the group forbade touching the water, saying that there was radiation. But what was on the other side of the river gave me goosebumps. There was a massive metal support about 2 kilometers high. The leader said that such supports are installed around the Earth every 53 kilometers. Supporting the dome? What dome? I asked. Watch carefully, he said. Indeed, if you look closely, you can see that the sky looks like glass or blue plastic. And from time to time, fireballs flew by, rapidly soaring up the surface of the dome. I pretended to go to the toilet and slid behind an ice floe. I started shooting on an old hidden mobile phone. However, the phone was old and the camera was bad. This is what I managed to capture.
Oh my god. What do you think is this that this good vibes guy captured here with this phone? You see? Oh
Skeptics
man.
probably can't wait to print comments.
Oh, it's a fake, an old phone, a bad camera. But there is one catch.
I would have thought the same thing if I hadn't stumbled across the following video. This video was shot from the same angle, from the same river, but not on an old phone and not in 2002. It was in 2017, and the quality is excellent. Two videos from different sources. Of course, they could all fantasize, but the most curious thing is that they all fantasize the same way.
Oh my god. That's interesting. Look at these leaked photos from Antarctica. And this is why it gets even more crazy. Look at this stuff, man. Looks like there are people living there. Or did this stuff just formed themselves like that naturally? Good people of Earth. If there's no one that lives there, who built this stuff? This is crazy. Oh my god. Looks like some buildings or houses that people used to live in. Even some staircase to upside the mountain. This is crazy. Look at these structures there. Oh my god. Looks like there was some civilization or people that used to live there. Anyway, see, these videos are for entertainment purposes and for us to be spreading love with the meantime as you are being entertained. But wonderful things. I'd love you to leave your thoughts about this, you see? Who do you think used to live there in those times? Or what happened there that maybe we don't know about? Or you guys know about it and maybe it's us or me that I don't know? Leave comments there. You see, maybe saying that I'm saying that you don't know. And some people have information there about this stuff. Please leave your comments. No, it's crazy, unbelievable stuff that we are seeing.
Several people in the United States are posting videos of these mysterious objects, whatever they are, in the sky during the eclipse on April 8th. I'm going to show you guys a few videos.
Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Yo, what the fuck?
As you can see, what looks like a shadow figure, maybe a humanoid shadow figure crossing the sky in Texas. And then you have this picture taken by a Reddit user with 4 different objects or whatever these things are crossing the sky during the eclipse.
Mira.
This was in Buffalo, New York.
Mira, yo lo estoy grabando.
So we got Buffalo, New York, we got Texas, and I believe Mexico, and these people are seeing the same thing. Whatever this thing is, it does not look like a UFO. It looks like something with an unnatural movement of some sort, maybe a jinn. What the heck is going on here?
Oh man, that's some crazy stuff. Is that a sheep or what is that?
Force, and I came to the realization that there's definitely a lot going on up there that they don't want us to know about.
The moon is a spaceship. It was built on Jupiter about 38 million years ago. And between the time it was built and 15,000 years ago, it's been touring around our solar system. Our solar system, we're told by NASA there's 9 planets. There's actually 40. There's the Earth plus 39. And each of those planets has a civilization, and each of those planets has moons that have civilizations. There's so much going on out there that, we could not possibly grasp how much is going on in our solar system. There's so much air traffic control. It's fantastic. The amount of trade that goes on, both technologically and sociologically, it's just amazing, all the stuff that's going on. So it was made on Jupiter.
By who? By what race?
By, I don't know.
Just some ET race, yeah.
And it's been towed around to the different moons doing exactly what it's doing now, and that is monitoring whoever lives on there and abducting or doing whatever it is they would like to do. Now, it doesn't have its own propulsion. It has to be towed. And our moon was towed into its orbit now about 15,000 years ago, just after the Ice Age, the last Ice Age. And when man first became aware of the moon, or aware of the skies, there was no moon, and then there was 2 moons, and then there was 1 moon. And we think that the 2 moons was the vehicle that towed our moon into space. There's a guy named Norman Berggren, who's passed away now, very knowledgeable, had so many degrees and works with so many of our aerospace companies doing different things. He lived in Los Altos Hills, which was south of San Francisco, and worked at Lockheed, retired in 1986, and got a hold of some of the Voyager photos of Saturn's rings. And he wrote The Ringmakers of Saturn.
Right. Is that about the fuel coming out in the rings?
Yeah, the spaceship.
The spaceship, yeah.
There's 3 of them that he saw, and one of the biggest is 30,000 miles long and 2,400 miles in diameter. Anyway, I thought it'd be really nice to meet this guy, and I wrote him, and I just happened to be going to the UFO conference in San Jose in 2005, and I went by his house, met him, and we became friends, very good friends over the years. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple of years ago, but in the back part of The Ringmakers of Saturn, he discussed how the moon was towed into its orbit and his proof. And his proof is that Mare Orientale, one of the craters on the back, is not actually a crater, but it's a place. It has concentric rings,
right.
And he thinks that's where they grabbed onto it. And he proposed that an EMV, electromagnetic vehicle, towed it into place. I said, where do you think it is now? And he said, I think they parked it on the far side until they're ready to use it again. So I started looking for it and found it immediately on the crater Tsiolkovsky. And Tsiolkovsky's on the far side. It has a very interesting history. NASA has airbrushed, completely changed the character of that crater 8 times. And, it's absolutely for sure that is the electromagnetic vehicle that towed the moon into orbit. We want to go to the moon forever, but we have this Van Allen belt, which is in place around the Earth. We sent 3 rockets into space. They all had Geiger counters. 2 of them worked and gave us the readings, tremendously high readings of radiation. No way could we penetrate it. And there's 2 belts, one that goes from 500 to like 10,000. And the other goes from 10,000 to 25,000. Very, very lethal. Just no way could mankind do that. So I talked to him about that also. And the moon has a civilization. There's humans that live up there. And of course, everybody says, oh, well, then we did go to the moon.
Well, yeah, right.
No.
Well, that was my next question.
We aren't the only humans in this universe,
Well, are there any Earth humans there?
Not that I don't know. They've picked up thousands of Earth humans and taken them there for visits.
Right.
One of whom was Howard Menger in 1956. Howard Menger wrote a book called From Outer Space to You. And when I read the book, I thought it was really great. Found out that not only he was invited up there, but there was a number of other people, scientists and other people with him.
Was it the United States, or was it a group of
different countries?
Different countries were all grouped together, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And they told him that they had been doing this for 100 years, taking people up. But of course, nobody wants to tell that story because nobody's going to believe it. And he became a advisor to the Pentagon when he got back, because he knew so much about what was going on. They took him there for 2 weeks. First week is spent going into decompression, because the breathable atmosphere is equal to about 15 to 18,000 feet here on Earth. And of course, if they were just to plop you down there, you would have a problem.
Yeah.
So what they do is gradually decompress them until they're used to that, and then they bring them down, and they take them all around the moon. There's a train that travels to what he calls a copper highway, and he doesn't know how it goes, but it's very silent and goes very fast. When they go out in the desert, the train stopped and they were allowed to stand out at high noon to see that it wasn't as hot as NASA says.
Right.
And just very nice people, very advanced, and like I say, they've taken thousands of people over the years. People don't say that, won't tell their story, because they know that they won't be believed.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe.
One of which, the daytime sky, is the color is saffron yellow, and
I heard about this. Yeah,
and I wrote to him and sent him 6 shades of saffron yellow, and asked him to put an X on the shade closest to the daytime color. That's another reason why we didn't go to the moon, because NASA, all their photos are black skies.
I know. I was gonna talk about that. Yeah, what do you think about that? And how do they fake the whole?
And like Chang 4, the Chinese just put up there. I wrote a couple of pages on what a ridiculous set of photos that was. You know, they've got shadows going every which way on it.
Of course, all these pictures from the ISS and from satellites never have stars in the background either.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because they're just all...
Because, you know, a lot of those pictures are fake. Everything that we see from the moon basically all come from the Lunar Orbiter series. Boeing built that camera and spacecraft, and it was 5 of them were launched between 1965 and 1967. And they took thousands and thousands of photos and developed them as the craft was in orbit, and then they crashed into the moon. There's fantastic pictures. By complete sheer accident, have collected about 35 of them, and some of them have been airbrushed, but we can see more than anybody else would. That picture right down there by the electric piano, Copernicus, it was a photo taken on angle, and it's a fantastic picture, but there's so much going on in there.
Yeah, man. Those are crazy stuff that guy was talking about. Look at this. Repsi Island. Where is this place? Some guy zoomed in on some place here called that Rept Island. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. But this place here is crazy, man. Look at this place. No. It looks like there is someone that was there in those caves and made some weird type of drawings there on these stones. Oh my god. This is crazy, man. Wonderful gatherings. Do you think all this was left behind by cavemen? Or what's up? What inspired cave? Wait. These are skulls. They look like bones, or what's up with these ones, man? This is crazy. Oh my god. Or these are melted stuff. They've melted people or creatures. Or what's really going down, huh? Look at this, man. This is unbelievable. Others look, that looks like a snake from above. Oh, what happened here? Good people of Earth, do you have this information or story? Huh? Please leave your thoughts, man. And thank you for watching up to this far. Lots of love and respect to you. Look at this. This one looks like some skull of another creature, or what's up? Oh, this one is crazy, man. Good people of Earth, though, what are this stuff? What happened here? What melted them? Oh, or maybe it's like that story for Sodom and Gomorrah. It happened there, or what happened? Oh, this is surprising, man. Anyway, wonderful source, you see? Go of these videos and the videos that has passed. I'd love you to leave your comment and tell us what you think about them. You see, today you've gotten to see interesting stuff up to this far. Stuff that are unbelievable, others you unthinkable. We wouldn't even have thought they would have existed, like a place like this one, because now like this one looks like there's something that went down there. You see, something that maybe was poured from above. What happened? Huh? This is crazy, man. So good people of Earth, from wherever you're sending good vibes from, kindly, those people that are around you, and the trees, the animals, spread love to them. Sometimes you just walk there in the bush and look as if no one is seeing you, hug a tree, say some good words, and it's good vibes, man. That you see, just spread love. Water those trees around you, stray animals that you see, try to give them some food, you see, and the universe will reward you in incredible ways. This is the petrified island. Now, they know that's what allegedly that was, you see. Wonderful source. You see, if you have watched up to this far, but definitely some good vibes creature. And for that you deserve lots of love, respect, and even some claps, you see. You see, there's a lot of interesting videos that has passed. Like there's even others that myself, I was surprised. Like there's a video there with some very big river, which for a moment I thought that that guy had made a mistake saying it's a river. Because my head couldn't just fathom how big is that river, you see. From where you come from, do you have such type of rivers or other interesting stuff that you have seen? Leave comments there and big up to yourself, man. See, if you stick around, there will be some 5 episodes that will be coming soon. You see, lots of love and peace be with you and good vibes. Goodbye, man. The CB Spectre, how you doing, man? Big up to yourself. I hope everything is good. Oh, even Kasunguma here says hi. And by the way, those guys that were asking if our friend Kasunguma is always frightened. You see, let me tell you one thing, good people of Earth, from wherever you come from. See this friend of mine here, Kasunguma, aka the rabbit, and if he's out there in the wilderness by himself, he's called the hare. To catch him, just to catch him and spread love. Nothing else. To catch him, cuddle with him. It might take a lot of men, like 20 men, and not just town men. 20 men from the village or forest dwellers with their dogs, like about 5, just to catch Kasungumo and spread love. So if you see him seated here, he's not scared at anyway.